Yo everybody, my name's Anthony, and I'm going to show you a setup. If you want to grind, say, Kimpachi's equipment, you know, in Act 1 of the Spear Raids, setup. Stone Alchemist. It just... Where'd he go? Hold on a second. Wait, wrong one. There we go. So what you can do is just choose an Alchemist. One that. Third Stone Alchemist. One that. This is to show you how good Dark Mage is, because I then do this. Boom. And this was to show you how good Dark Mage is, because now to be fair, I do have all the totems. He will be getting double damage. But you know, that's besides the point. If you're grinding for Kimpachi's weapon and already have Kimpachi, you should probably get all the totems anyway. Because if you have all the totems... Oh, hey, Dark Mage appeared. But if you have all that, this happens. At upgrade 0. At upgrade 0, he does almost 2,000 damage. And then lightning, boom. And yeah, no, we're fine now. This will just win. This is why we'll recommend, by the way, please grind the villain event and get Dark Mage Evolution. Like, get Dark Mage Sovereign. He's probably the most useful unit to have if you want to grind anything. Because, I mean, he can just clear. There's pretty much nothing in the game that Dark Mage cannot clear. And most of it he can clear, like, pretty much solo. Which is kind of crazy. Like, look at that. They have 100 HP. You know, he can just genuinely solo almost everything. Now, to be fair, I would like him to get some upgrades so he does more damage. 7k. Yeah, that's a bit better. See, why don't you think he might start losing? Nope. He's to 7k and is now doing 3,000 damage per tick. Now it's 11,000. His lightning will be doing... Watch this. No, watch this. Targeting none. Do you see how absurd this is? I don't even have him targeting people. And they die. Now to be fair though, I do have a Zen stat, but I also only have a Primordial. If you have Unbound, this will go way faster. But I don't do guides for people with Unbound. If you got Unbound Dark Mage, you can kill anything in the game pretty much. But you know, that's fine. But yeah, this just works. Do this to grind Kimpachi's weapon or Ichigo's weapon. Yeah, all you need, Dark Mage. Now, if you don't have Dark Mage, well, this guy doesn't really help you then if you don't have Dark Mage, to be fair. Which is why I would just recommend getting Dark Mage. He makes the game so easy. But also, this is in my opinion, this is his best spot in the entire map. Now, you could put him early, but then you can't get him fast enough. I'll explain my reasoning here. If you put him early, he'll spawn camp and all that, but you can't actually afford to buy him early. If you put him late, they're gonna clear in like 5-6 minutes. Honestly, maybe more like 8, honestly. Like, it'll take a while to clear. Why? I put him here. Also, Betty, the other reason is, if you were to put Dark Mage around here, you could get him to cover that much of the map from here to here. Which is nice. If you put him near the edge, get him to cover from here to around here. But if you put him here, he covers all the way from here to here. Which is kind of insane. Now, to be fair, for the Glam Reaper, I would recommend just putting the target back on to kill him faster. Just because he has high HP. I'm pretty sure he will die. But it's just gonna take way longer. So I would just recommend doing this to speed it up a little bit. If he will swap, but it's fine. This is probably faster than, you know, waiting for him to walk. You can do this faster, by the way, if you put down more units and stuff, but, you know, as a little effort as possible. Yeah, you can put down, say, Fearin over here to make it faster, a second Dark Mage, Kenpachi, Inumaki. You can put down all that. What's the point? Yeah, putting down only one of him is kind of annoying. To see if Bulwark, that's kind of annoying. And it takes a while to kill him. That's fine. Anyway, that's my guide. I hope that everyone gets Kenpachi's weapon, or Ichigo's weapon, whatever you're grinding for, or Shinami's sword. Actually, it's better for that, to be fair, but, you know, it's fun. Anyway, see y'all. Hope you all have a great day. Please like and subscribe.